As the Sakurajima volcano in southern Japan erupts a series of times, volcanic lightning in the ash cloud is clearly visible, a phenomenon that is rarely seen and not fully understood by scientists. Mark Cheglat is a photographer who specialises in shooting volcanoes. In his career he's climbed over 40, many of them several times. In early March he was studying the Sakurajima volcano in Japan and witnessed several eruptions. Volcanic lightning is rare to observe, as it only usually occurs at large eruptions, but this seems to be a hotspot where it can be seen frequently. The last major eruption of the volcano occurred in 1914, when 35 people died. But since 1955, it's been erupting almost constantly, and experts worry that another large eruption might be imminent.
Our next experiment embraces one of the most dangerous forces of nature. Almost 4 million people have watched red-hot lava meet ice. We caught up with artist Bobby Saki and geologist Jeff Carson and their rumbling lava furnace to ask them what they thought would happen.
I had no idea what it was going to do. No idea at all.
The first guess is always it's going to explode. Always number one. Or it's going to tunnel down, it's just going to dig right through the ice, melt a hole in the ice. And of course, it didn't do any of those things.
I was stunned by what it did when it hit the ice. And you see the bubbles, bubbles this big, and then there's bubbles within bubbles.
The scrambled eggs from hell is the way it looks in that video. It just did things we just didn't really expect.
So why are volcanic bubbles formed?
The lava is so hot that when it's poured onto the ice instantly turns not just into water, but straight into steam.
Now, this steam has to escape, so it bubbles through the lava. So while it looks like the lava itself is boiling, it's actually the steam being produced that is trying to escape.
As the lava cools, we start to get a thick black layer forming on top, and this starts to trap those bubbles of superheated steam inside the rock, and it's kind of like a natural form of glass blowing.
But how does the lava crawl across the ice? Shouldn't it melt right through?
The formation of all of this steam helps the lava to flow because it means that it's sitting on top of a blanket of steam rather than in contact with the ice itself. And this means the friction between the lava and the ice surface is very low.
Now Bob and Jeff are taking things to the next level. It's lava versus water.
Wow. We've done over 100 pours into water, onto ice, onto sand, onto snow.
We're learning a lot. There are things that are happening here that we had not anticipated. It's beautiful stuff.
Stand back. That sputtering lava's over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
The temperature down there is about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. If the thin crust gave way, I'd be incinerated in seconds. But there is a way of crossing an area like this, and this is how. Very gingerly, test it with your boot, and if your boot melts, it means it's too hot to cross. I'm gonna go for this now, but the camera crew are gonna wait here, so if we try to do this together, the size might well give in. Here goes. Whoa! My boot started to melt on that. That's too hot there. What you've got to watch out for is if the rock in front of you starts to go mushy. And if that does happen and your foot starts to sink in, you've got to back away and try and find another way round. I've made it through, and this rock is much cooler now, but my feet are just on fire after that.